So I decided I was taking the day, and I'm going to run around the river down here and hopefully pick up a couple of more cholla chunks on my way home. Really would like to get my front room lighting project finished, but it's a nice day. Wish you were here, Nita. Aw, if this don't make you breathe, there's just nothing that will. Still got a little water flowing. Water's obviously down very, very low because you can see by the change in the shore color that this is high water mark here. It's usually water all the way up to where I'm at. Still pretty decent flow, not terrible. Smells fishy because they dropped the water level. It smells like fish. All the wet mud, stinky, stinky. How great is that? Hoping for some horses. Not holding my breath. Just out to get some breath. Later. All right, missed it. Okay, so this area is closed. River access only. Ooh, I wonder if that's because of the... I don't know. But I was saying, forgot to hit record, that you see this little thing? There's actually horse shit right in the middle of it. But the people make these, and then when the water's high, their kids play in it, or they catch minnows, whatever. But that's all man-made walls along here. Bummer. Lots of horse dew here, but looks pretty old. Yeah, really old. But look how pretty this is right here. I haven't been down here for quite a while. It's kind of nice. No horses around yet, but this is where the path goes, so I'm going to wander it. Oh, newer, fresher dew down here. Oh, I need to take my sunglasses off. It's pretty dark back here. This just looks like a little place to hide out. Trail don't go anywhere. So, okay, back out we go. Catching a few. So check it out. Even in the middle of winter. Thanks for all the rain, universe. 'Cause we got pretties. So cool. These are such pretty little flowers. Look at that. Man, I wonder if those would grow potted, 'cause they sure are pretty. It's another cool little spot for the horses to get down to the water. Fresher doo-doo down here. Well, not fresh, but fresher. Hey, look, a rug. And it's gray. I could use that. I was trying to get my camera up because this beautiful egret, as I was coming through these bushes, he was just silhouetted, framed in those bushes, but by the time I got here, he had moseyed on. Oh, look, look, I found one. Or is that a cow? No, that's a horse. Cool. I don't know who that is. Hard to tell from here. Alright, I decided I'm going to stick with the horse trail. See where I get before it gets too hard to get to. Oh, fuck. I did take my sunglasses off, so now I can see where I'm walking. But I figure walking the main trail ain't gonna find me a horse if they're right along the river. So we're just gonna keep going. As long as we have trail. It smells good out here, back here, away from the rock area back there. That smelled like fish. This just smells like fresh Arizona winter. See how close we are to the... Let me fix this. God, I am so sorry. So, hope that didn't make you all seasick. Look at... Whoa. Fresh, fresh. Fresh, fresh. BRB. Alright, I just wanted to make sure my music was shut off, so if I... Wow, that's very fresh. It's probably from that guy we just saw on the video. I don't know if he's one of the loners or if there's more around. Holy moly. How long you been piling dew to get it that high? And looks like I'm going uphill away from the river because the trail's going that way. So green out here right now. It's crazy. Hi. See any? There's only two down there.
I saw the two earlier when I walked in. There were about about 17 of them. But now I just see the 2 left.
Oh, bummer. I'll keep wandering.
They walked the big path, but the 2 are still there.
Yeah, from down that way, I saw one on the bank. So I thought, I'm just going to keep going along the bank. Well, then I ran out of bank. It's always like this. Actually, I was just thinking to myself that it's really high for winter. Yeah. Usually in the winter, there's a lot of areas you could just walk right across to the other bank.
I have walked across just about right down here before, but
Yeah, I was just thinking it looks really high for this year. Although I haven't been down here in a while. So fun to meet people. This lady from Oregon comes out here every year. She said there was 17 horses down here earlier, but she only sees 2 now. So, missed them. But I'm going to keep looking anyway. But, for now, I think I might go back to music. Oh, there's the one I saw earlier. Oh, there's 2. She said something about 2, and I did not see 2. So, look at that. Look at that. Nice. They seem a little skittish. I don't know if I can walk the bank down there. I think I'm gonna try. Yeah, ain't gonna be no walking this bank. There's no trail along this side. But, yeah, there's some kind of virus going around that's making the horses sick, which is a bummer. I sure had lost a lot of them this year too. Old ones, young ones. Old ones, very new ones. Sad. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Wow, a lot of amazing flowers out today. I don't know what that is, but sure is pretty. Gonna try a Google Lens on it. This stuff is desert verbena. So, I'm gonna get some pics. Wow, really pretty day out here today. Look at this. I know, fuzzy, not good in the air, in everything, but look at how cool this is. It's like a big cotton fluff. I think this is the shit they're trying to remove from the river. This might be, can't think of the name of it. I don't know for positive, but there's an invasive species here along the river, and they planted it with hoping of preventing erosion to the banks, and it's now taken over everything. But as I was saying about pretty, fall colors in Arizona. See? We have seasons too. Y'all just think it's desert and hot here. You are so wrong. Look at that. However, it is first week of December 2025, and I have not seen a single stitch of snow up on Four Peaks. So, not holding my breath for snow on Christmas. It's pretty warm. I think it's 76 today, which is really tolerable for me for hiking. Perfect temperature. I love it. So, I am almost back to the Jeep, and I'm going to go down to Coons Bluff for a walk, since there's still lots of sunlight left. Later. Okay, so just going to tell you. This little path up from the creek, yeah, that's a buns burner. Yes, indeed. Oh, look it. Even the creosote is blooming. Oh, missed it. There's only one little bloom left. It's all gone to fuzz already. See? This is... Alright, where are you? There you go. That's a creosote blossom. And that's a creosote gone to seed. And creosote is a very ancient medicinal plant. That stop helped. That was a cheat. All right, people up here doing drone stuff earlier. I don't know if they're still up here or not, but I have currently got 300 plus steps. Oh yeah, they're definitely droning. I can hear it. I don't see it. Oh, it's way up there. Fascinating. All right, back to the Jeep. I'm moving on down to Coons Bluff because I still have daylight and not expecting horses to be there, but it'll be interesting. I'm wondering if the drones are, because it seems to be sheriff's department or forest department, so I'm thinking they're doing some kind of surveillances of the horses, possibly. Don't know. Later. You're fine. If you don't mind me videoing, I just...
Not at all. I'll keep my mouth shut.
You're good.
Get that fisherman in there.
Oh, there's a scarlet. Oh, what the heck is it called? There's a red bird up there. I can't think of its name. No, it's not a cardinal. It's smaller. It's a scarlet tanager.
It looks orangey more than red.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was here when we got here.
See if I can get in on him. Where'd he go? Where are you? Oh my, what is my problem here? Oh, it must be a pair. Because there seems to be a... Where are you? There you are. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, there's a red bird up there.
No, it's not a cardinal. I think it's a scarlet tanager.
Oh my god, I love this guy. Oh, right, he's got black wings.
Yeah.
Bands on his eyes.
Yeah.
You wanna sit up?
Is that kind of a beautiful shot or what? You know, if you're a fisherman, how peaceful would that be?
I just want to see horses.
That's a female. The other one isn't.
So, this is usually a slow, sluggish part of the river. And now you can see why all the eelgrass in there needs to have some horse maintenance. So I'm kind of surprised they're not like heavily in this area, because that's a lot of deliciousness right there. That's funny. Of course, that yuck on the other side's not impressive. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Can we see over here better? Kind of pretty. Even so. Kind of wish I'd worn my water shoes. Duh. Of course, I was here to... There we go. Nice. Except for that jet. Not sure what time it is, but it's probably time for me to go hunt some choyas and get them back in the Jeep and home. Kind of hard to stop once I get out here. That's the problem. So I was walking with a couple that came in just as I did, and the young boy says, "We gotta hike again," and it made me laugh, reminding me of some comments from my grandson Cole a few years ago when he was much younger, when we would go hiking. Hiking again? But anywho's, it's a gorgeous fucking day. I just can't seem to quit. Now you can see how low it is. Oops, let me go back here. See, you could not get a paddleboard or a kayak through that shit. Yuck. Okay, later. I'm gonna turn on some music. Awfully beautiful out here. This is always one of my favorite places to sit for sunset. And then they put this big iron fucking rail up here. Lovely, huh? But you can get to the other side. So, you know what? I think I got about 6,000 steps in so far, 5,000. So maybe I'll just pull up a spot here. Oh, there's a guy fishing. Catching anything?
Seen a few, but I just got down here.
Oh man, I was walking along here before and there was one down there, had to be that big.
Yeah, I was sitting up there and I saw 3, so I came down here. Yeah.
Cool. I'm not going to bother you. I just like this spot for sitting. Just annoying to me that they had to put this stupid railing up here.
Thankfully, they have spots you can walk in.
Right? Wow. The sun is just dropping below the horizon here, and the temperature drop is pretty mind-boggling. Not that far from the Jeep. Not like I can get in it and crank up the heat. Got a little glitch. Heater's not working, so. But it does have a closed shell and it's still warm outside. So we're gonna call this little tidbit of love at the end of the day. Later. Alright. Somehow I keep leaving it in zoomed up real much. It's crazy how this is such a frickin' jungle. Back when I had my cat Sweetie, we would bring him down here on a leash. And if there was nobody around, we'd let him play. He absolutely adored climbing up in these trees. And then one time he refused to come down and Mama had to climb a tree. But these weeds, crazy. Just crazy. Man, the horses kept this so clean back here. I don't know what they're trying to do here. Crazy. I just hate these things. Yeah, keep the horses safe. Horses can't come here anymore. They're not allowed to. They can't come and keep the yard clean and everything looking gorgeous. Holy moly. A little bit of a wash going there. I was right at the Jeep and decided to just keep going. It's too hard to not. Oh, I should have stepped down out there. Oh well. Oh, look at all the pretty little flowers. They're all over. You know, this is a spot people have been going down the bank for decades at. Decades. Humans, horses, favorite spot right here. But now you gotta go all the way over here to come over here. Crazy. It is very lush. I will say that. Very, very lush. Not too much garbage. That's cool. Okay, so why we have, apparently we need 2 forms of stuff to keep that gate closed. That area, let me get around this dead tree branch. This tree is, to me, is just freaking phenomenal. Look at this thing. It's just huge. But that area, right down there, where that big, beautiful tree is such an awesome place in the summertime to sit, because it's shady and it's cool and there's still water. Not really enough to swim in, but you go over there to do that. This area, wow, I've never been down here when this is the area I always, holy shit. Yeah, they've been cleaning up the shoreline for sure. This used to be really a pretty little spot to sit. They cut all the trees out of here. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh. The only thing constant is change. Wow, that's just sad. How come this is so bare? Oh, they took a big tree out there, big bush out there. This is a really beautiful, shady, shallow little area for kids to come and play in with their parents. I can't believe how much. Wow. Oh man. They took all of these out. These made for an absolutely beautiful little shaded area here. Fucking real. Thanks, Forest Department. Appreciate it. Anyway, I'm completely, what's the word? Gobsmacked. Completely fucking gobsmacked. I've spent so many summers sitting in this area because it was like the greatest place to sit on the river. And now it's been sculpted. Wow. Well, on that note, I was really enjoying this beautiful day and looking forward to coming and seeing my spot. And yeah, interesting. This is probably going to be my outro because it's time to go home. And I don't think I'm going to go hunt cholla because it's getting dark-ish. And I just don't want to do it in the dark. It's too hard to see what I'm doing. So, yeah. I figured I'd go back through the lava field. I don't know if it's actually a lava field, but it's interesting topography. Wow. That's a lot of wildlife comes in there. Ooh, stinky, stinky. Going this way. Going this way. Alright, I don't want to hold this camera. I will climb on rocks. Later. Back to music. Not later. Adios, muchachos.